Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here on a Screenwriter's Rant. We're going to take a look at Ashfall. Ashfall. Trailer. It's a movie. Disaster action movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books, now in trade paperback form. Wokistan, a novel, and the Pineys. You could also download them as ebooks. They're free for Kindle Unlimited users just in time for Christmas, which is just a few days away, doggy. Just a few days away for Christmas, doggy. Let's check this out. How much time do we have? It's expected to destroy 48% of the peninsula. I assume this is a volcano. Yeah. Eruption. Explosion is of an enormous scale. Whoa, that is a disaster movie. Whoa, that's pretty cool. The final eruption. Oh, it looks like they broke into a prison to save some super guy. All right, I'm saying this. So they break into the prison. It's like a buddy movie. So like it's the first guy, saw the skyscraper, and then the second guy who they had to break out of prison in order to recruit him to go do this mission, which is, I think, saving some missiles. Probably, like, they're worried their nuclear missiles are going to be stolen by terrorists. So, what is fated? Oh, this takes place in Korea. I gotta say, Korea, you're kicking up your movie game. Train to Busan was an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, it's an amazing zombie movie. Ashfall. All right. Yeah. Looks pretty crazy. I like the action. I like the American disaster movies tend to be very one hyper focused on the disaster and not anything else. So I like this. It's not just about the disaster. There's the disaster, but then they got to worry about, I don't know, missiles or whatever the MacGuffin is, as opposed to just sort of getting out of the city. Like, I didn't like 2012. I don't know if you saw that one with John Cusack. Oh, brutal, just brutal movie. And there was a few others, and it was all this like heavy-handed message about climate change, but it kind of didn't really work because, to me, it just was too big and too. They didn't concern themselves with practical things like, hey, the world goes to hell. What about our in the United States? What about a nuclear weapon? Like, if we had a super volcano, you'd have to worry about the nuclear weapons too. You couldn't just, you can't just say, well, you got a super volcano. That's the only thing we could worry about. No, there's like other pragmatic issues. So I kind of like the groundedness of the feel of this, and I also like the action. So a lot of the Asian action movies, they don't mess around when it comes to action. It's always like super high level. People can get shot like 5 times. They don't really die. They just keep going. And so it looks pretty slick. I'd say it.